This simple one-page website, it's making over $10,000 every single month, completely passively. And I'm about to show you exactly how to build your own version using just AI tools, even if you've never written a single line of code in your life ever before. So check this out, over 1 million visitors per month to what looks like the most basic website that I've ever seen. But here's what's crazy. They're pulling in a $10 RPM through Google AdSense alone, which means they're banking probably over 10 grand monthly while they're sleeping. Now, the website we're copying today is numbergenerator.org, and in the next 15 minutes of this video, I'm gonna walk you through step by step building your own money-making machine using one AI tool that's going to handle all the technical heavy lifting for us. We're talking zero coding knowledge required. The AI does everything. Then we're going to connect Google AdSense for that passive income stream, and we're going to set up Stripe for premium features to double down on the revenue. Now, I've never built a website like this before, and I really don't know that much about coding, but by the end of this video, you're going to see that we're going to have a fully functional site that could be generating passive income within weeks. So let's go ahead and dive in right now. We're starting by having Lovable generate the full structure of our app in one go. So there's no need to piece things together manually. This first prompt is going to set up a clean, fast, one-page layout with all the tools organized and ready for customization. And that means it's going to give us a solid visual and functional base to build on. We're starting by having Lovable generate the full structure of our app in one go. So there's no need to piece things together manually. This first prompt is going to set up a clean, fast, one-page layout with all the tools organized and ready for customization. And that means it's going to give us a solid visual and functional base to build on. So we're going to tell Lovable, build a clean, fast-loading one-page web app. The app should provide a variety of random number generation tools, including basic random ranges, advanced combinations, lottery picks, and technical formats. The UI should be modern, responsive, and easy to use. Organize all tools in expandable sections or tabs within the same page. Now, important disclaimer right here, because building websites and making money online is not easy, despite what other YouTubers are saying. So when I show you how to build a website, I'm demonstrating the technical process and the potential. I am not guaranteeing your results. These AI tools are legit and the techniques work, but as with everything else in life, success depends on your execution, timing, and honestly, a good chunk of luck. Most websites don't make money right away, and many don't make money at all. So I'm not promising that you're gonna get rich or that you quit your job. Don't do that. This is not financial advice or a get-rich-quick scheme. I'm just showing you what's possible with these tools, and there's so much. And what you do with that knowledge is, well, entirely up to you. All right, expectations set, let's continue with building the website. And Lovable responds with a sleek one-page random number generation app called Random Alchemy. The layout is dark themed with smooth transitions and a glowing electronic blue accent. Each tool, as you can see here, is nested in its own expandable section. There are basic number ranges, combination generators, dice rollers, lottery picks, UUIDs, hex codes, binary, and even color generators. And all of it fits into a modern, fast-loading UI with seamless navigation across desktop and mobile. Now that the overall structure is in place, we can now start enhancing each section. So let's begin with the simplest part, but the most used. The tool in the entire app, the basic random number generation feature. And we're going to tell Lovable to upgrade the basic random number section with custom X to Y ranges, digit-specific generators for 3 to 6 digit codes, quick shortcuts like 1 to 10, 1 to 50, 1 to 60, 6 from 49, and 7 from 49, plus support for multiple sets and custom list picking. Now, the basic random generator section is now fully upgraded, as you can see here, and it's packed with all the requested tools. You can enter a custom range, for example, from 1 to 50, and then click the Generate Random Number button to instantly get a result. And if you need something a little bit more specific, there are quick presets like 3-digit, 4-digit, 5-digit, and 6-digit codes that you can select with just a single click. Now, for common use cases, shortcuts like 1 through 10, 1 through 50, 1 through 100, 6 from 49, and 7 from 49 are now all built in. You can also generate multiple sets in one go, or even pull numbers from your own custom list. This entire section has been rebuilt to be faster, more flexible, and a lot easier to use, as you can see here. Okay, so sometimes the default settings just don't cut it. Let's be honest about that. They're just default settings. Maybe you're generating data for a simulation, or you need numbers in a very specific structure, no duplicates, sorted, filtered, and ready to go. Now, this next section will give you all of that control without overcomplicating the entire experience. So we're going to tell Lovable to enhance the generator with advanced controls for unique versus duplicate numbers, combinations versus permutations, odd, even filtering options, and customizable output formatting like space-separated, CSV, or new lines, plus sorted or unsorted results. And this now lives under the Multiple Sets tab. Users can switch between generating combinations or permutations, and they can also choose whether they want duplicates or strictly unique results. There's also a flexible filtering system, letting you target only odd numbers or even numbers, a balanced mix, or a specific ratio of each. Formatting is fully customizable too. There's space separated, comma delimited, new lines, or even no space at all. You can also toggle between sorted and unsorted output. Once the numbers are generated, all you have to do is just click Copy CSV, paste it anywhere, and it's ready to use, clean and accurate every single time. After setting up the advanced options, it's time to go ahead and loosen things up a bit. And we're going to give users playful, fast access tools for quick decisions, casual games, or, just messing around when we need a break. Now, let's go ahead and tell Lovable exactly what we need with this prompt. For lottery number picker section, allow users to access quick pick generators for various games such as Lotto 649, Pick 3, Pick 4, Euro Millions, Powerball UK 49 Quick Pick, and Keno Quick Pick. In addition, include fun randomizers like virtual dice rollers supporting D4, D6, D8, D10, D12, D20, D48, D100, and custom dice, a coin flip tool, and a simple yes/no decision maker. Now, this section is now fully loaded, as you can see, with quick pick tools for popular lotteries and a full suite of dice rollers, including custom ones, a coin flipper, and a yes/no picker. Now, everything's grouped together for quick access, making it perfect for decision-making, party games, or just killing time in a fun way. Now, this part is for the more technical side of things where precision, structure, and formatting really do actually matter. This next prompt sets everything in motion for us. In the technical generator section, the app should include a binary number generator and a hexadecimal code generator with HTML color previews. Also, allow users to generate random AC strings and symbols, create PIN codes, generate random phone numbers, and generate credit card numbers, for testing purposes only, not for actual use. So this new section, as you can see, kicks off with core generators for UUIDs, hex codes with color previews, and binary values, handy for both developers and designers. And beneath that, we've got a random AC string generator that lets users create secure strings using letters, numbers, and symbols. There's also a 4-digit PIN code tool, perfect for mockups or user flow testing. And you can now also generate random phone numbers for telecom demos or regional variations. And there's even a credit card number generator designed strictly for testing environments that mimic valid formats from major issuers like Visa and MasterCard. All right, so while the technical stuff handles formats and structures, the math side is all about relationships between numbers. And this section covers the structured stuff, generating sets that add up to specific totals, finding primes in a range, or getting all possible combinations from your numbers. Now, this is what we're going to give Lovable to work with. Add a mathematical features section that supports users with mathematical features that can generate numbers that sum to a specific value and whose digits add up to a defined number. Include tools for generating numbers divisible by a specific value, listing prime numbers and computing all permutations and combinations of any set of numbers. And with that, the mathematical features section is now live, giving our users a solid toolkit for structured number generation. And you can create sets that hit exact totals. Let's say you want numbers that add up to 100. Just set your target and then generate. There's also digit sum control, so if you need some numbers whose individual digits add up to a specific value, that's also covered. And beyond that, you've got divisibility filters for finding numbers that work with your chosen divisor, a prime number finder for any range that you set, and full permutation and combination calculators for whatever number sets you're working with. Okay, so our app's starting to evolve beyond simple generators. And it's time to bring in some real utility features that let our users actually work with numbers in smarter ways. And to accomplish that, we're going to go ahead and restructure the old random list generator into something more versatile. And to do that, let's go ahead and tell Lovable to change the random list generator into a utility feature section with two tools: list operations and number conversion. For list operations, we want our users to randomize lists, to generate number ranges, filter by properties like odd, even, primes, divisibility, and compute permutations or combinations. And after sending our prompt, the utility feature section, it now houses two core tools: list operations and number conversion. Now, with list operations, you can generate any number range you want, say 1 to 100, then work with that list however way you need. Randomize the order, apply filters like odd, even, primes, or divisibility rules, calculate permutations and combinations from your numbers, and then clear everything out when you want to start all over again. After refining list operations, the next thing we need is number conversion, a quick way to switch between formats like binary, decimal, hex, and a lot more. This is especially useful for developers or anyone working with technical systems or color codes. And to accomplish that, we're going to tell Lovable to do this. For the number conversion tool, allow users to convert hex values to RGB, decimal to binary, and across multiple number formats in a single interface. And as you can see, Lovable responds by building a compact interface where our users can input a value, select its current format from decimal, binary, hexadecimal, or octal, and then convert it across all others with a single click. Now, each conversion happens instantly, with results displayed side by side in a clean layout. Now, to enhance this even further, we're going to add another request. Add a hex value to the RGB conversion. That addition unlocks visual translation between hex and RGB. So now, when a user selects hexadecimal and then enters a color code, the system outputs the corresponding RGB values instantly, making this tool not just functional, but helpful for UI work, styling, or digital design. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap this up with monetization, the final piece that turns this project from a simple utility into a real revenue-generating product. And we're adding two monetization paths: Google AdSense for passive income through ads, and then Stripe for a premium experience that removes ads and unlocks additional features. Now, to start with all of that, we're going to connect AdSense. And to start, we're going to tell Lovable to add Google AdSense with non-intrusive sidebar placements that look exactly like real AdSense ads with Google's standard styling. To integrate Google AdSense, we have to sign in to our AdSense account, enter our site name here, and then click Save. We'll get the AdSense code snippet, and then we're going to paste it into Lovable. And once inserted, check the verification box and click Verify. Next, hit Request Review and Submit. Now, Google's approval takes about 2 to 4 weeks, so we're going to use placeholders until then. So next, we're going to move to the Stripe setup. We're also going to tell Lovable to add Stripe integration for premium features, things like ad-free experiences, save settings, and PDF/CSV exports with pricing section and a checkout. And after Lovable loads the setup checklist, we're going to begin by connecting to Supabase. So we will click the green Supabase button here, and then we're going to choose Connect Supabase and hit Add More Organizations. And when everything syncs, we're going to create a new Supabase project with a name and a password, and then we're going to reconnect it to Lovable. We're then going to tell Lovable to add Stripe integration with the pricing section, the checkout page, and one-off payments. Lovable is going to ask for our Stripe secret key next, so we're going to hop on over to our Stripe dashboard here, head on over to developers, then API keys, and then we're going to copy the key. We're going to go back to Lovable, and we're going to paste it under Add API Key and click Submit. That's it. Then we're going to set pricing at $9 for a one-time payment with ad removal and export features as premium benefits. So when Lovable prompts for what user data to include, we're going to go with the simplest option and say this: just the basic email and premium status. And with that, we'll hit Apply Changes. And at this point, the site now displays both a pricing page and a sign-in page. Before testing, we're going to publish the app by clicking Publish and confirming our action. So let's go ahead and visit the pricing tab. And from here, we can see that we can sign in, we'll hit Upgrade, and now we're redirected to a working Stripe checkout page. And after a successful payment, the app immediately updates too. Our ads disappear, a premium badge is added, and we now have the ability to save custom generation settings and export results in both PDF and CSV formats. Monetization is now officially complete. So we've got passive ad revenue from non-paying users and real value on offer for premium users. All right, so from the very beginning of this video, you just saw how we rebuilt a $10,000 a month website from scratch using nothing but AI. It's clean, it's monetized, and it's ready to scale. There is no code needed. And now it's your turn. I want you to use the same tool to follow the same steps and start building your own income stream today. We can all do it now with AI and a little bit of ingenuity. I'm gonna go ahead and catch you on the next video. And of course, again, thank you for spending your time with me today.